This is episode 2 of my Figuring Shit the F Out series, in which I review my own footage to see what I can do better and differently as I'm playing. To start off right here, look at those hole and head holes that I make over here. These are very overlooked, but they're very important. Use them more. Not really super important part of this video, but you know, just are. In this game, I've replaced a few thorns in spots I wanted to be in, on a few gas canisters, which are going to really help me get some info and kills. And for this game, I'm playing in this corner. I want to get a little aggressive on Thorn, because I don't really have much other utility to provide to the team. Here the enemy team got an early kill, which means that we're already down tempo, and so what we want to do is play a little bit more aggressive. And in that case, I placed my Thorn trap there, and I hid in the corner. If I ever heard the Thorn go off, I'd obviously swing and get a shot. Up here pretty soon, you're going to notice the enemy team droning me out. When that comes, I'll talk a little bit more then. What I do here is immediately shoot out the drone and swing. Now here, both bad aim on my part and bad aim on the enemy team's part causes that interaction to go interesting. You see the Ash charge blew up my Thorn and I noticed it. Got the Brava drone, but at the same time I swung, I took a little bit of damage. And at this point, I've understood that I'm really in a corner and I have to swing or be swung. Now Breach gets open behind me, and so I play aggressive on it, expecting someone to swing. I get a kill and I immediately turn my back, get another free kill. And let's talk about tempo here for a moment, why it's so important in games. You see, the enemy team had a lot of tempo on me in that situation. They had two angles, and if they swung at the same time, I was dead. I had a worse gun, a worse position, and a worse playbook than they did. And because of their actions, I actually ended up in a much better situation, taking 3 kills out of that situation. Here in this round, the time's just going to run out as the Brava tried to avoid us really well, didn't really try to do anything. But I want this to go and show how games can change really fast in small moments. It's all about the small choices you make and the risk you're willing to take. Remember the saying, the bigger risks, the bigger the reward, and you always want to be staying up on tempo. Since we were down on players, I played aggressive and risky to get kills, and it worked out and won us the round when we were tied.